How's your day? Please say hello when you jump on. Laura, how are you? You're always one of the first when you're available. Hey guys, welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday. If you are watching the replay, thank you very much. Okay, that thing is still here again. Hey Heidi. So that little blurb that I was telling you about the other day that was happening today, it's there. So I need to work around it. Hi Sherry. How are you, friends? Hey, let me go back out and come back in. See if I can get rid of it again. Hi Rachel, thanks for joining. Thank you, Sherry, very much. We may have a giveaway tonight. Hi, Deb. Oh, what is this again, guys? They need to stop doing what they're doing and just let me do my videos. I hope everybody had a good day. I am like really trying to stay organized because I am organized and get ready. I leave on Friday, so a lot has to happen before then, and yeah, so it's not letting me do it again. Darn it, guys. I have to try one more thing. Hopefully they'll finish with this soon. Hey Marilyn, Claudia. Oh, we're doing lots tonight. Well, not doing lots. We're just kind of. Actually, I should go grab a pillar stand. Let me go grab one over there. Let me see if I can go around this a different way. Okay, I can see me that way. Let's see if I can get, oh, and I can get, all right, let's, fingers crossed it's gonna stay that way. Oh. All right, yeah, but I still have to tap it to get comments. I don't know what's going on, guys. All right, let me grab a pillar stand though so I can show you what I did. If I have one over here. Before we get started. So I know it's like, this is kind of like a weird time. People are eating, or people are getting their dinners ready, or people are eating lunch. It's kind of like a weird time. Thank you, Marilyn. I love you. Thank you so much. So, hope all is well. I'm Patti Colbert, if you don't know, if you're watching for the first time, and I'm a designer with Chocolate Chair, and I absolutely love what I do. We are the #1 high-end home decor DIY company, and if you haven't heard about us, check us out. So tonight we're going to actually do 2 projects, kind of the same theme, but totally different colors. It's funny because I know a lot of people that are all black and white for Halloween. I know people that are the purples, the greens, the oranges, you know, those really vibrant colors. And then, you know, on the bandwagon all of a sudden, there's the blushes and the golds. And if you were watching me last year, we did a few of these last year. And I'm not sure if I did any Halloween rose gold type stuff. I definitely did fall and autumn. And I did some Christmas stuff too. And now it seems like it's kind of moving up in the year to Halloween. Now, I have always had pink pumpkins. I do have pink pumpkins. I don't normally put them out. I think I bought them when I just started staging photos. So I have pink pumpkins. I have pink pumpkins. Say that fast 3 times. That I absolutely love. But they're not part of my decor. But they may be. I don't know. It might happen. We'll see. So we're kind of going to do a little black and white project, and then we're going to do a rose gold project. And then just let me know which ones, like, what are you feeling? What do you like better? I thought I was one thing, and now I'm not so sure. I could definitely be, let me just pick this up. I can definitely, sway, okay? And it's funny because it's like Christmas. You're all the reds and the berries and the holly, the bright reds. And then I definitely got away from that and I did like more of the cranberries and, you know, the plummy type colors. And now I'm kind of like definitely neutrals. So I definitely changed. The problem is I usually get rid of all my stuff and start new. And then I get rid of my stuff and start new. I never keep stuff. It's just, I'd rather give it away than just see it sit in places for years and not use it. So we'll see what happens this year. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet this year. What colors do you all use for Halloween? You too? I know, Claudia, I'm like so in it. So last year we moved into this rental right before Christmas. So, you know, and I thought our new house would be built by next Christmas. So I didn't really decorate a lot, but the few things I bought, I kind of went neutral. And then as they were up, I thought, I wonder if I should do that in the new house. And so I got rid of a lot of stuff. Like I gave stuff away like in, you know, December, January last year. So who knows what I'm going to do? I really don't know. I won't know until it's time to decorate. Purple, green, black, and oh, for Halloween. Right. At first I thought, Deb, at first I thought you were talking about Christmas and I'm like, okay, that's okay. We're talking too many holidays here. That's actually pretty funny. I didn't know where to go with that one. You're so funny. All right, so let me tell you what I do. We're going, first of all, we'll work on this project last, I think. So let me put this aside. So, the first thing I did, and I have, guys, I have painted these. I've painted them white. I painted them copper. I painted them silver. I've done a few of these gold. I think that's it. And I have painted the chalkboard that comes with it white and gold too. I left this one black today. I'm gonna use I just decided to keep it black. At first I was gonna do like a rose gold, but decided not to. This is our bistro stand, okay? And it's really awesome. We actually have a really cute transfer. The witch is in, the witch is out. It's actually 2 transfers in one. Deb, red and green for Christmas. Terry! And Terry likes ivory and gold. Yep, definitely have done that. All right, so this is our bistro stand. And the reason why people... side again. The reason why people do love it so much is because you can flip it. So you do not have to wash your design off. You can definitely have 2 different designs going at the same time. And the witches in, witches out is really great for this because one side the witches in and one side could be the witches out. We've had some in the past, the kitchen's open, the kitchen's closed. So this, it really makes cute signs. I've seen some pretty funny signs in bathrooms too with this bistro stand. So you can actually do a lot with it. And like I said, I have painted the chalkboard part of it before too. So you can absolutely do that if you wanted to. But let me tell you a little bit about what we're going to do tonight with this. Should be a quick project. Okay, so I went ahead and just painted this a metallic gold ahead of time, just with acrylic paint and a sponge brush. I have spray painted these too in the past. It's just, with this house, it's easier for me just to sponge paint, but you can definitely spray it, okay? So I did that. I left the board black, okay? And then I took one of my embroidery hoops, and I could actually take this apart and just use one part of the circle, but I decided to keep the two just because I keep doing that and I have so many pieces. So let me bring it up there so you can see it. So what I did, super easy, is I went ahead, so you know it comes natural. I went ahead, and I don't know if you can see this color in the light, but it's actually a rose gold color. Can you see it? I don't know if the light's making it yellow. But it's just and I will list all the products I used tonight over in the VIP lounge. So if you want any item numbers to any of these, just let me know, okay? But I went ahead and painted this it's a rose gold metallic paint, okay? So it really is a pretty color. I hope you can see it. Terry, oh good, I hope so. All right, so I don't want it to look too vintagey, but whenever I think of rose gold and gold, you know, I definitely have that vintage vibe a little bit. So I'm gonna distress the stand. This is totally dry. I actually painted this yesterday. Oh, are you? Oh no. Don't let Terry know you're a top fan, because we don't know why Terry's not a top fan anymore. And maybe you can tell us how you got it. And Terry may just fight you for it. Or she may just call you names. That's funny. Congratulations! Oh, Terry, I noticed. I'll have to send you something. That's funny. All right. Actually, let me get... So let's go ahead and just dirty it up a little. Not a lot, just mostly on the corners where you'll be able to see it, right? And I did put 2 coats of this on. And the other thing I did is I used the sponge brush, and I actually painted it like this to give it like a bubbly look almost, so it didn't go on so flat, okay? I'll show you that again too. I'll bring it up there. I love painting these. I actually prefer these a different color. And I'm going to distress both sides because you never know what side this thing is going to turn on. All right. Let me bring it up there and show you what I mean. Okay, so instead of doing, you know, regular brush strokes, I dabbed it, and it kind of has more of a pop look. I don't know if you can tell. So it's a little bumpy. Looks like air bubbles almost. Okay. So I hope you can see that, but I'll take pictures too, okay? You had it more than a week. I have no idea what happened to you, Terry. Maybe somebody reported you. It wasn't me. I don't know what happened to you. But you are an expert. You have an expert badge. That's pretty cool, Terry. All right. I have taken a witch hat. We have so many witch hats on lots of our Halloween transfers. I'm sure you all have a witch hat somewhere if you've been purchasing our products, okay? And then I'm actually doing some kits with this transfer, which I absolutely love, and Angie, I think, loves it too. Or I don't know if she loves it, but she thought of me when she saw it because it had the word wicked in it. So, blackballed. All right, that's funny. All right, so this transfer is called Something Wicked This Way Comes. And there's like lots of filigree on it. It's a really cute transfer. We're gonna be doing a kit with this. But for tonight, I'm only gonna use the word wicked, okay? You know me, I gotta kind of take the transfer apart a little bit. And let me see how I want this. All right, and then I'm gonna use the hat. Is it coming together for you yet? Yeah, I do too, Terry. And remember, you can use that scroll work on so many other projects, right? You can use it with a monogram if you wanna outline something. Yeah, you probably do, Kelly. Yeah, look at that. So like you could have it going this way, right? You can have it going this way. You can put an initial in it. We'll be using that scroll work a lot. Remember I said when you look at the transfers, and you may not like right away what you see, but look at the transfer as a whole because you can use it so many other ways, guys. All right, so before I decide what I want to do, let me figure out which way I want to do this too. That's gonna go there. Then this can go there. Maybe I can bring it down just a little. And I love, this is like our Aiden boards, like the one I did Beware, like that surface. It's a really easy board to work with, super easy. And I love a good witch hat. All right, so I'm gonna do a little ombre with this, but let me tell you what else I'm gonna do. I really couldn't find a paste color that I absolutely loved to go with the rose gold. So we're actually gonna mix it and make our own, okay? I love using different pieces of transfers and making them all come together, giving them a different life somehow. All right, so this is gonna come out close to this, but I'm gonna use our Shimmer Melon, okay, which I love. And I'm gonna use Marvelous. Marvelous, darling. And we're just gonna mix it together until I get that color that I want. Claudia, did I even tell you how much I love you? All right, so let me show you this color. I think that's gonna actually be good. Huh? I think so, let me show you. Can you see? I think that's a good mix right there. I don't think I need to make it any darker or lighter. That's surprising. Okay, so I'm gonna ombre it. So I'm gonna start with the gold on the bottom and kind of like work my way up. It's such a small area, guys, that there's no rhyme or reason. There's no perfection to it. You're just gonna do it, okay? Oh, I thought that was tomorrow night. I know. They should have me on the big screen, Terry. Can you call her? No, no, don't, because she actually would. Don't do that. I should send a bottle of champagne to their table. I know. You know, that's the time I really miss being back home. We had an amazing class that we graduated with, and even from so far away, I've been gone for so long. I've been gone for 28 years, 28, 29. And you can pick up right where you left off with these guys. All right, so I'm gonna use our shimmer gold, and I'm just gonna start with the gold, and then I'm gonna use this new color. And I use that shimmer melon, so there is a little shimmer in it. I decided not to do any glitter, sorry Kelsey, with this project, just because I wanted to tone it down a little. All right, so let's go ahead. And like I said, I actually might put some on the side too. And I might scuff it up a little. Okay, let's see what this is gonna give us. Oh, a long time ago, Claudia. A long time ago, my friend. We were 81. Well, yeah. Because I had to stop. We were 81. All right, let me see if I like what this looks like. And let me just squeegee off this excess. And I'm not gonna save it because remember, it's a color I just made up. Ooh, Well now, look at that. Okay guys, that is super cool. Can you see it? Doesn't that look so like old? Okay, that came out super cool. All right, and then now let's go. All right, so let me throw this away. Isn't that pretty? We definitely don't need the melon, but wasn't that a good idea? If I do say so myself. And this, oh, you know what? All right, let me ask you guys a question. That's gonna be pink, which is why I was thinking more gold. Should I ombre Wicked too, or just stick with the gold? I was thinking just sticking with the gold. Now I want a bigger witch hat. Now I want to do this like in a bigger size. We have bigger, I have transfers from last year and the year before that will have bigger hats on them. But I always try to do something that you guys can do. All right, so I was gonna do it gold, but now I'm wondering if I want to do it this new pinky color. What do you guys want to see? The pink, the rose gold? Oh. I just knocked everything down. Maybe because this is so gold, maybe I should do it that rose gold color. What do you guys think? I am. Rose gold. I'm thinking that as I threw it away. I might. Claudia, I think I'm going to. Heidi says rose too. And Debbie says rose. Guess what we're doing? Actually, let me really dry this because it's going to be hanging on it. So I'm drying this because I'm putting the transfer down, and some of the transfer is going to hit this hat. Again, if you were watching last year, we did something similar with a reindeer. Now, I am working on kits already for Christmas that do have a reindeer in it. And I have a funny feeling we're going to be using that reindeer for a lot of projects. I think so. All right, so I'm putting some fuzz on it, so it's going to be easier to peel up. It's a brand new transfer. Oh, and you know what? I might be able to put a squiggly too. Let's see if I want to. Let's do the wicked first. So if I put it there, I can do that, and I can make the squiggle gold. Should I do that? Oh my God, Claudia, you don't need to worry about anything. Marilyn is awesome. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna do wicked, and then I think I'm gonna do a squirrely. I won't be able to do one up there because I didn't leave enough room, which is fine. All right, so let's do this in the rose gold, right? That might not be straight. And then we'll do the squiggly in the gold. And if we don't like it, we will change it. Squiggly. Yeah, is that what you call it? Scroll, the scroll work. Right, and you know what I just saw? The little G from something kind of goes into the E. So let me tape that off. I can find the tape. I just don't want to get that part of the G. All right, let's try this. It might just be this a little dot from the eye that's really close that I'll take off with a Q-tip when it dries. Good call. All right, let me dry that, and I'll show you. I'm loving this. Oh, you know what? Shoot. Wah, wah. I should not have done it that close because the hoop is going to cover it. Now I hope I have enough. Yeah, let me wipe this off and bring it down a little. The hoop, you won't see the word. So let's just do this and do it again. We'll bring it down a little and then we'll see. You know, I can even maybe do the squigglies, even if it falls off, because then maybe I can do it up there too. All right, let's try this. You know, I love when I can use the pink pumpkins. I hope there's enough of this color. Let's do, oh, I put it in here. No, he didn't. It's on the floor. All right, let's do what I originally was gonna do. And then if we have room, fine, and if not, no problem. All right, let's do this again. Came out really nice the first time. Let's see if we can do it again. And again, we're hitting like the eye. And I think there might be part of the T too, but it doesn't matter. We'll get that with a Q-tip. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do scrolls. Too bad. That would have been cute. All right, let's try this. So if you decide to do this, you know, I could always take the hat off, but I don't want to. You can push it a little higher if you want to do like that scroll work on the bottom maybe. Totally up to you. But the going with the rose gold was definitely, yeah, it's too, there's not enough room. Let's go ahead and dry that. I don't know if you can see it. good call using that rose gold, or whatever that makeup color is that I just made up. All right, let me show you. Let me blow dry what I just did. Isn't that awesome? I think I like it. All right, let's make it look pretty. I think we're done with this now. I think I can throw it away. But we'll put it at the top of the barrel just in case. All right. So, even though, now technically, I have more of these than I know what to do with, so I ended up, just for a thicker look, went ahead and painted both of them. But technically, you really only need, if you're going to do this, you really only need one, okay? Seriously. Just one. But I am going to position this, because I think I want to put, this looks so pretty. I want to put the ribbon off to the side. You know what? All right. Let's make it look pretty. And I know some of you purchased these hoops last year when we were playing around with them a lot. But I can't, if anybody needs the item number, you can head on over to the VIP lounge later, and I'll have all the item numbers there too, okay? All right. Let's... Now I have gold, but I didn't have any gold that I really liked. So we will stay away from the gold. A little bit of definitely use some of this. We'll use different shades of the pink. That. We're going to use some of this rose color for sure. That. And then some of the blush. And I'm okay not having like a pure gold. I mean, I have gold ribbon, But I'm like cotton ribbon, but I'm okay not having like gold because there's a lot of gold in the frame anyways. And then I thought we should put a little bit of lace in. Thank you, Claudia. Okay. So let's do heavy, light. Oh, heavy, light. Again, you don't have to worry so much about this because once you squeeze it tight, it never looks the way that you lay it down anyways. But we definitely have a little vintage witchery going on. Definitely vintage. That's hot enough. And we'll fix all this when we're done, but because the hat's flopping one way, I kind of want to get all this ribbon over to the other side. I think this will do it. For sure, for sure. Okay. Let's glue it. And if you don't want to use hot, like I probably won't change this design out, but if you wanted to keep this bistro stand and use it again, you can just do plops of glue and that would be okay because then you could pick it off. So you're not ruining the actual board by putting hot glue on it. And just hold it down. And you could put spider webs, but I don't know if I would do that with just the witch hat. And then last year we even did the globes on this, and we put snow in there. I'll have to take out all my pictures from last year. Right, now I know I can cut this. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here just to keep this ribbon down on this side. some right there, just to kind of position it a little. I think that's it for this project. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Ugh. Guys, I had no idea when I started this. I mean, I knew it would be different. This is really cute. Let's give it just a little haircut. Shut that off. Let's put it together. What side? Let's do this side. See what I'm doing. Get the ribbon out of the way, Patty. Now remember, you can use this side and do something totally different too. But, I mean, I'm gonna sell this. I wouldn't personally use the back side, but this is a double-sided board, so you can definitely use the back side for something else. Who wants to see it? Kind of like it a little off too, like a little, like turned a little bit. Oh, I think I love it, guys. Think about all the pink pumpkins. They're right there. Maybe I'll bring them up here before we leave. Thumbs up? What do you think, guys? Do you like it? Super easy too, right? Because remember, if I wasn't talking. So I will, you know, I'll let you know all the colors I used and everything over in the VIP lounge later on when we're all done. All right, I don't know if you can really like see it. All right, that's one. I do like it too. I don't know if you're seeing it at a funny angle, but the hoop isn't, it looks like the hoop is touching in my iPad, but it's not. See? Okay. Who said you can't have a pink witch hat? Yeah, you can. Okay. Second one. We are going to use a pillar stand base. Now, if you are in my pillar stand club, which a lot of you are, you can use the base that you have. You don't have to paint it. I painted this white. If you are new and don't know what a pillar stand is, This is the pillar stand, okay? It's a chalkboard. It's horizontal or vertically, and then this is the stand, the base. So this base was white, and all I did was paint it black. So the project that I'm doing tonight, you can totally do it with your white pillar stand, or you can just purchase the second one, right? Okay. So I painted this, but I definitely want to go ahead and scuff it up a little bit, okay? I painted it ahead of time just so we could, sometimes when I wait and do it with you, it's not dry enough, okay? So we're gonna do the same exact thing. And this is wood, so you're distressing a lot easier. But not that that's hard, but it just brings the white right out. So I think I'm gonna have the back side face me, and I'll tell you why when we get there. All right. So just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? So far, so good. So I just painted this with a black acrylic paint, okay? Now, guys, let's do a globe, another globe, okay? We're gonna use some acetate paper. Last Halloween, we did a bunch of these on a smaller scale. We did the smaller globes with these pillar stands. I used the bigger globes, these globes, more on candlesticks, which you can also do this on candlesticks too, okay? You don't have to have a pillar stand base. You can totally do this on a a candlestick, okay? So, let me show you what we're gonna do. All right, so I went ahead and did this just so I could get the size. And remember the transfer that we used the other night? We're gonna use it again, okay? So if you watched me make the beware is it? It's over here. Okay, so this is what we made the other night. I don't remember which night. So we're gonna use this transfer again, but we're just gonna use the crow or the raven. I'm not really sure I mean, everybody's calling it something different, so. But what we're gonna do is, I already went ahead and cut a piece of acetate, but I will show you how easy it is, okay? So with the smaller globes we used, you know, I don't use cups. A lot of people use cups to do the circle. I just pretty much trace what I'm using and then just kind of cut it a little in so it's smaller, just a little bit smaller. Now the glass globes that we use, I don't know if you remember, but we would fold them in half and stick them in and they would pop out. We're gonna be doing more of those too, okay? These, these are 2 pieces. So it's easier, we're just gonna put it in, okay? So let me show you how easy this is. And this is cut, so the width is actually perfect. I'm just trying to get it down so I don't have to cut the bottom too. All right. So I just go around it with I don't even know, whatever. Oh, this says it's a chalk. This is my chalk marker. Have I ever been using that? That's crazy. I thought it was a Crayola one. It's my chalk marker. It's my chocolate chair marker, actually. All right. You can do anything. You can grab a pen. You can do anything you want, okay? So I just kind of outline it. You don't have to be perfect. You know me. Okay. And then I'm just gonna clean this off just in case because I did use a chalk marker. All right. So this is what you have. Can you see this? Can't see it, right? You probably can't see it. But you have an acetate with a round circle on it, okay? It will all make sense, I promise. All right, so now I'm just gonna cut it, and I'm actually gonna cut inside the circle just because I want it a little bit smaller, okay? Try not to get too many fingerprints on it. I have done that. When I do these for customers, I usually put my white cotton gloves on. Okay, and I know you can't see, but we have a circle. I don't even know how to show you this. Oh, maybe you can see it. Can you see it? All right, just a circle. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? All right. So now we have that, and what we're gonna do is, let me clean this off. I'm gonna make the raven or the crow, whatever it is, we're gonna do it black again, okay? And I am going to use shimmer shadow. So it's gonna have that little sparkly type effect to it. Let me put something down so you can almost see it. You'll be able to see it. Now, when I did that, I know already, let me flip this over. I'm just protecting my countertop. I know already that I'm gonna cut a little bit of the tail off, and I'm okay with that. All right, the other thing is you don't have to do the crow. You can do anything you have, okay? All right, so I'm tipping this over. That way I can, because this is clear, I want to make sure I get everything I can, knowing that the tail end, a little bit of the tail, will not be present. And when it's in the globe, it's not even going to matter. Just trying to find out the best to get the head and the feet and so how much of that tail did I take off? Not much. Okay. So I know you can't see it. So there's gonna be just a couple of the little points that aren't gonna come out, which is not a big deal. And just like if you were chalking on a chalkboard, you want to make sure all those bubbles are out, okay? Once this is on, we're actually going to peel up the transfer and then going to have to peel off the acetate sheet. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. And I want to make sure I don't get any of the E. So here's another example of using a transfer for something totally different, right? And then just scrape up that excess. The acetate is on the back of this, okay? So let's go ahead and just peel it off if I can find it. Ta-da! Right up there. It's wet, so I gotta be careful. Okay? That there. Let me put this in the water. All right. It does take a little bit longer for the paste to dry on the acetate, and you really can't put a lot of heat on it because it will curl. All right. So just if you're going to do this, know that it might, take a couple extra minutes just to let that dry. Okay. Let's clean this off. All right. Now I'm gonna set this over here to dry, and then we'll take a cool blow dryer setting. Like you would really have seen that. Don't I always do that, guys? All right, put that aside. Now, we're gonna make one of our chips, and I'm taking one of the minis. Actually, these are our new minis, okay? The new Halloween minis. So this was a mini from an old pattern, but you can use any of the minis. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop a hole in this because we're gonna use it. We're gonna hang it. So let's go ahead and do this, and I'm gonna use white, bright white. And these bats are kind of flying all over the place, so you can really put it anywhere you want. And I don't know if you've seen these minis, but they actually brought this back. These were around last year. They didn't even change them up. So these, like if you like to make Halloween garland or anything like that, really cute. All right. So we're just gonna do this in white. And I'm using the bright white. I'm not using the Shimmer Frost. This one was called Let's Get Wicked. These are all little bats. All right, let's try this. Okay, we've got that. No idea who keeps coming in and out. All right, we are going to use, let me get, oh no, I actually already cut a piece. We're gonna do this. Let me go ahead and try and dry this a little. If I can't, then I might just, oh, that's the old one. Let me dry this a little bit and see if I can get it dry. And if not, we'll just use the one that I had already pasted. I'm using a cool setting. It's fine. So we're actually going to do something different. So if you're going to use the pillar stand, there is, you know, the twist screw in the back. I'm actually going to put that in the front because I'm gonna, hold on. I'm actually going to use, I'm gonna tie it tight. So these globes have a little tab to them. Now, the screw actually would fit in it, but this isn't flush. So at first I thought, oh, wouldn't it be great if you could just use the screw? Because last year we had the push, the pillar stands, I always see it and then when I need it. So when the pillar stands first came out, they had these little push pins. So we couldn't do it. But then when they got the screw ones, it's so doable, right? But the problem is, this isn't, there's no wiggle, it doesn't match up. And then the globe pot hits the bottom, so you can't get it to fit in the hole, which is still not a problem. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. So, the first thing we're gonna do is put the crow in the globe. Okay, now remember, you can do it any way you want. I want this pointed down, okay? So, I'm just gonna kinda put him in here. And the reason why I cut it just a little bit smaller, not a lot, because so I cut right inside the circle. You all saw me do that. If you cut any more, then this becomes like loosey-goosey and it will keep flipping. So you don't want it to be too small, okay? So, perfect. I'm gonna shut that off because now that I'm working with this plastic, all you can see is the light from the ring, right? So let me shut this off. Okay. So now we have our crow or raven, or what do you want to call them? Okay. Hey, Deb. All right. Now, the other thing, so like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this through the hole. All right. And before I hot glue it, I'm going to take this jute and kind of tie it and once you hot glue it, it stays in place. But I'm taking this jute only because you have that little knob. Might need a little more jute. Let me cut a bigger piece only because we're gonna hang that chip from it too. Let me cut a bigger piece. That way, if you wrap it around, tight, without looking at it, it's easy to glue. Figure out where I want to put that chip. I also think I'm going to put a piece of hot glue in it just to keep it in place while I try and do this. So tight. But not. Okay. So now I'm going to hot glue it. Of course. Let me open it again. I think it would be easier just to glue. It would be easier, I think, to start with a hot glue dot. Now, if you can, all right, let me tell you the other reason why I'm doing it this way. Not that this is difficult. You can definitely do it this way and you can put ribbon up here, really easy. But the globe, these kits that I sold, we did do the ribbon up top, remember? So that's the only reason why I didn't want to do the ribbon on top again. But let me fix him. But you can put this right on top and it would be fine. I'm just trying to be a little more difficult. let's do this. And we'll glue it in place in a minute. Let me just do this to hold it in place. And I don't mind if glue shows because we're actually going to put something else there. We're gonna cover this. So it's okay if your hot glue actually shows. Don't worry about it. Let me get another piece. Kind of play where you want, how you want. Again, you can do that haunted house like we did, right? I still have some of these kits available too if you guys are still looking for kits. So you can do the haunted house on this, right? You can do it any way you want. Don't want to burn my hand. All right, let me put some extra glue here, and then I'm going to put some on the front too. Sometimes it's so much easier to work with the glass ones because you just pop it in and you don't have to worry about it opening up. I don't want to put glue on the bulb itself because that would show. This, I don't care if the glue shows. I just need to take my hands off of it and let it do it. I just did it again. Oh my God, Patti. Keep your hands off the globe. Keep your hands off the globe when you're gluing because it will break open. Maybe I should just count it out, right? Okay, don't tip it. And the glue going down is awesome because it looks like a spider web, so don't worry about that. We're actually going to make a little bit of webs. All right, so let's go ahead and actually get some spider web to make it look a little spooky because we can, right? Okay. The other thing I wanted to let you know is I do have, and kind of like pull on it. I have these kits available. Head on over to the VIP lounge and it will show you everything that's included in the kit. And then there is a link for a pillar stand if you want the pillar stand, and if you want this transfer to use, if you want to use the crow. So everything else in the kit is here, except for that transfer and your base. And remember, you can always add or delete from that kit the cart link to make it your own, okay? Do I want to do the, let me go ahead and do some spider webbing before we do the ribbon. Yep. Let's get some more glue, Patty. I've gone through so many glue sticks lately. All right. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Let me do it on the other side. I have to get my green foam. Usually can only do it with green foam, but I was gonna throw these away anyways. Yeah, let's do it the regular way. But I don't want to burn myself. Normally, you guys know I would just go ahead and do it, right? But because we had a little accident last year, we're kind of being careful, right? So we'll just do it that way instead. All right. Let's kind of let that dry a little. The Chockable chip is also included in the kit. And you would get one of the new minis that I showed you. You'd get one of these. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's you can see what I'm doing. All right, so let's just get some ribbon together. The ribbon comes in the kit, okay? The spider webs come in the kit. So there's a description of everything that's in it. We're gonna do white. We'll do another white. We'll do black. We'll do black and white and lace. Because lace is always associated with spooky, right? Okay. So I think, so again, if you wanted to put that little tab up top, you could put the ribbon up top. So I think I'm going to I really want to go live tomorrow night because I don't think I can on Friday, guys. And then I won't be live for 2 weeks. Oh my God. I'm gonna miss, well, I'm gonna be present. You'll still see me. I just won't have my stuff with me to do lives. sure that chip is kind of in the front so you can see it. And then we have a little Spidey too. I was kind of thinking of putting him on there, so let me cut that. Oh, thank you, Deb. That's very sweet of you to say that. I know, I really wish I would have been able to do a lot of videos ahead of time, but it kind of wasn't in the cards either. All right, I'm gonna throw this guy, I think. More in the front. Ooh, I almost just pressed the two globes together again. Someday I'll learn my lesson. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm baking a cake or something. I don't know why. All right, and you know I always cut my jute, but for Spooky, I'm gonna keep it a little bit longer. And I actually might throw, let me do just a little bit more spiderweb like on the chip pot. Without getting it all over the ribbon. And I really don't want to put it up on the globe because it actually does look messy. Okay. I think we're done. I want a little more. So when I was saying use all the hot glue you want up top, because you can hide it with the spider web. I'm gonna try really hard to get good pictures of this tonight, guys, so you can see the spider webs on it. All right, what do you think? Let me see if you can, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the spider webs. Like, can you see the spider webs a little bit at least? Okay. Oh, you can see them, good. Good, good, good. All right, guys. You know I'm gonna ask. What's your favorite? Do you like project number 1 or project number 2? I know there's a lot of stuff in your way. Trying to clean. So project 1 or project 2? Tell me which one's your favorite. Dad like, oh, 2-2. 2-2. Look at all you 2s. Look at all you twos. Oh my gosh. And remember, you can do, let me show you. Who's the number? Laura's the number one. All right, so everybody has candlesticks, right? Gosh, guys, I have these in every size and shape all over the place. So, if you don't have a pillar stand, which you should have a pillar stand, because if you buy a pillar stand, you can get in my pillar stand club. But if you don't have a pillar stand and you're not going to buy a pillar stand, you can do this totally on a candlestick. Do I have a globe? I don't have one that's already open. But like, you can do it. You just really want to make sure it's proportionate, but you can use a candlestick too. And I know it's hard to see this because of the lights, but I will definitely take better pictures of it. But there you go, guys. All right, who's gonna buy a kit? All right, so all the information for both of these will be over in the VIP lounge. These kits are available. What's not included is the crow because it's on that transfer, and the base. But I did make a cart link if you wanted to go ahead and purchase that. You can do this with any transfer that you have. You don't have to do it with the crow, but I wanted to use that transfer again. So that's the reason why I used the crow, and it was kind of like spooky. But guys, you can make this rose gold too if you want. And I mean, we do have some really cute Halloween transfers. And don't forget, we'll be doing it. Last year, I did more deer in a dome than I ever thought I was gonna do. We did them on boards, we did them on sticks. We did a dome with lights in it too. I know we did that. And sometimes I use the glass ornaments, right? Those are hard to ship, which is why I don't like to put those in kits, but I do use them. They are pretty. You just gotta like kind of fold up. A shadow box would be really cool. Yep. We did shadow boxes with deer. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I was just thinking you could make a Halloween one. We did do shadow boxes. Doreen did unbelievable shadow boxes. Doreen. She's probably causing a big racket tonight with all the guys, with all the fellas. Yes, you did, and it was really cute. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. And if you could share the video, you know how much I would appreciate it. Love to all. And I did post that anyone who purchased the haunted house kit, I'm up to date, so those have all been shipped out. I still have some of the fall sign kits left, so head over to the VIP lounge for the link for those, okay? All right, any questions? Yeah, her mind is probably thinking. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Love to all. I really will try to jump on tomorrow because I really don't think I can on Friday. I actually have 2 appointments on Friday that I have to go to on Friday before I leave. So I don't think I'm going to be able to jump on Friday to do a live. Okay? All right. Love to all. Happy Wednesday night. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Love you.